Drama Llama, ding dong. Beardos, widows, boss, ghouls, how are you all doing today? Drama Central, Dramaville, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. Recently, I have had the same person commenting quite a few times, and we eventually blocked them from the channel because they were calling me a liar and a fraud, and I'm like, that's a bit strong, that's a bit much. It was kind of taking the mick a bit. And the whole thing was, I'm a fraud. I'm a fraudulent paranormal investigator, and I am a fraudulent debunker because I have a friendship with Jason Hawes. I turn a blind eye to Jason Hawes. I support Jason Hawes, and that means I can't debunk and all sorts. This guy's created a channel. He's only got 2 shorts on it, both about Cody and Satori. He's, 15 months too late with that shite, but he's had a few posts where he's like, big video coming on Beardo soon. Big video coming on Beardo soon. You're the 3rd person that keeps threatening to put out a big video on Beardo soon that has never released a damn thing. You've been on about this for 8 months. And how I am not a critical thinker and how I am not a good debunker because I support Jason Hawes. Let me show you the support that I give Jason Hawes, shall we? So we look at my channel here. I know exactly when the first content on Jason Hawes was, because it was around the time of Hell Week. There. When Ghost Hunters taps were caught faking. There's Jason's face there, there's Grant, and it was about a hood pull. 274,000 people watched that video. It's my biggest video to date as far as I'm aware, because I don't really check what videos are doing well or not. I just put stuff out. How in the fuck is that video supporting Jason Hawes? How? Calling the thing that he created decades ago fake. Now, if you don't know the story, I released that video. Jason Hawes, shortly after, put out a video where he reacted to it, and you'll see Jason do the following. Beardo got that wrong. Grant didn't leave at this time. There's actually 4 years worth of episodes afterwards, but because of the order that it was shown in the UK, he's gotten it wrong, but I can see where he's gotten it wrong. And obviously internet rumours, but the guy's been respectful, and then he looks at the hood pull and he's like, damn, this guy had a point. He needs to be looking at this. We need this type of critique to happen. I was not expecting that. A big creator like that, normally what they do, as in the case last night, they just take down your videos with copyright strikes or copyright claims. For example, Help My House is Haunted. I did one video on them. I used about 3.5 seconds of footage, and they copyright struck me into oblivion. Absolute joke, but that's because these people have got something to hide. They didn't copyright me for using their content, they copyrighted me to silence me. Jason Hawes told people to subscribe to me because I called out his TV show. And that is me turning a blind eye, faking. You're a joke, mate. Absolute joke. So we have to go a little bit further back to get the full gist of this. Where did Hell Week start? Okay, Hell Week, unveiling the truth, 69,000 views. Debunking Sam and Colby's Conjuring House. This centered around Cody and Satori and the tapping method. Bang. This, Sam and Colby faked the Conjuring House. This centered around Sam and Colby and the stuff coming out of the stairs and all that. This was an update on both matters, Sam and Colby and the Cody and Satori thing. And then I did my own thing there. Conjuring House Conspiracy, unveiling the deception. This was about the XPLR and Sam and Colby and a little bit of Cody and Satori. And then I go about my business. And then I see Mythos do what is frankly the best video ever created on the Cody and Satori drama. He absolutely nailed it in my opinion. Now please be aware, this Conjuring House drama, myself, Mythos, and there's another channel, and he was a lovely guy, and I can never remember his channel name, and I'm very, very sorry. We were the pioneers of this Hell Week nonsense. I was a small-ish channel. Mythos and this other guy were very small channels, and we brought out a series of videos because we were invested in this. This was being touted as the greatest paranormal event ever, and it was nothing but bullshit from everyone involved in it. And obviously the Conjuring House drama kicked off that I stepped away from when it stopped being about the ghosts. But in with these videos where I'm blasting Cody and Satori for faking and supporting Mythos, how is any of that supporting Jason Hawes or turning a blind eye to Jason Hawes when Satori from Cody and Satori is in fact his daughter? The claims of me turning a blind eye to Jason because of my friendship are completely nil and void The evidence is on my channel to see. So we'll scroll up a bit more. Haunted Return to Pendle Hill. Now, Cody and Satori and Sam Colby are in that thumbnail because this is the video where I worked out that it was not Vet Fielding doing the hammer toe. It was, in fact, Carl Beatty. And obviously, the Hell Week thing had just rolled around. Sam and Colby, hammer toe. Boom. There's a nice little link there. Probably helped the video do better. Then I am back to normal. Bang. The Project Fear video comes out, and I get a bit pissed off. People that don't believe are stupid is the feeling I got from that. So I put Cody and Satori and Project Fear on blast. Not exactly supportive there, is it? This video Satori exposed was because she said something in this Project Fear video, I don't want my feet fetished on the internet, and then people kept sending me pictures of her feet on the internet. I fucking hate feet. And while we're on about feet, one of these creators, these hateful, nasty, spiteful creators, when my channel first started blowing up and they wanted to ride my coattails, sent me a photo of their feet and like, haha, thinking that that was going to get me on board with them. It's vile. Don't do it. Sam and Colby, have they ruined the fake paranormal? That was a fucking stupid title. Have they ruined the paranormal? That should have been, because everybody was talking about the Conjuring House and not about real paranormal investigators, and it was pissing me off. The Conjuring House controversies speak out. So this is, I believe, Jacqueline Nunez calling everybody haters and stuff. That was 10 months ago. Cody and Satori, basically why I was done with it, why I was no longer covering them. And we scroll up, we scroll up, we scroll up. Hey, look at me not covering it, because I'm clearly in Jason Hawes' pocket. I was bored of the same shit. Most people were bored of the same shit. Right, this one, Conjuring House, what's going on is crazy. I covered a Side Eye Guy video because of the cost of the Conjuring House, because I was actually supposed to be going to that trip. And when I got shown the cost and the fact that I wouldn't be allowed to film without paying extra, or there would be too many people filming, I was like, I ain't fucking going there. Especially after my Conjuring House videos, where she maintains to own the rights to any videos made in the Conjuring House. I'm not risking all that money and potentially turning up the gate and having her tell me to go away. Conjuring House drama, I covered that comedy thing because she said a ghost told her staff were stealing and fired them. And I think that was one of the last times I covered it in quite a while, because it was the last time a ghost was mentioned. So I gave up on it. When it stops becoming about the paranormal, it's just the drama, I step away. And then I don't cover it. I do the new Sam and Colby Hell Week, but it's nothing to do with Cody and Satori. There's nothing for me to report on with Cody and Satori until they bring out the proof video called The Truth. And then I bring out a video saying, it's only a month ago, this isn't good enough, that's not enough, and then I explain what I would like to see, how it could be done, and the involvement of potentially myself and Kenny Biddle. Cody and Satori responded to that video very kindly and like, right, cool, we've seen what you've said, we respect that you were respectful instead of just hammering us like previous videos. Cool, maybe something good could come of this. I doubt it, maybe they'll completely ignore it, I don't know, but I said my piece. And then nothing. So where in my channel history am I turning a blind eye to Jason Hawes taps or anything else, when all I have done really is call him out, is call his TV show out and his daughter out. Let's go to my lives. We'll go to popular, because I imagine, oh, it is the most popular. I thought it'd be one of them. Beardo interviews Jason Hawes. Now, what did I do in that video that turned a blind eye to the hate? Absolutely nothing. All I said in that live stream was, we are not going to keep answering the same questions, answered a different way, over and over and over and over and over again. If you want to know about the Cody and Satori situation, this is the question we're answering about it. Jason gives an explanation. Done. Move on to the next. What about when Ghost Hunters did this? Right. 12 people asking the same question, but in a different way. We answered that, or Jason answered that once, and then we moved along. The reason we moved along was, I think there were 900 people watching that stream, and about 820 people were all loving the fact that Jason Hawes had taken his time to come onto a small YouTube channel and give interviews and speak to the community. That's the be all and end all. I was not going to allow a very small percentage of Jason Hawes haters or Beardo haters to hold up and hijack the live stream and ruin the enjoyment for everybody else and turn it into some car crash TV interview. It was never on the cards, it was never on the table. It's not how I would ever work. My live streams are a fun hangout for people. They're not designed to be paranormal heavy. They're not designed to be this completely serious, you know. I mean, look at what I do. I press band buttons and adorn me bed Deadpool and tickle my balls Negan, and it's a good time. And even when I interview people, for the most part, it's a good time. We have covered more. Where is this evidence of me being a faker, a liar, and a grifter by promoting Jason Hawes? Because I did one positive live stream, one video that wasn't very positive about him. Now, in full disclosure, me and Jason Hawes have developed a fantastic friendship because there was respect shown either end, despite having different opinions on things. I went at his daughter, and the man still showed me respect. In fact, I've gone at his daughter numerous times. I've gone at his TV show once, and the man has shown me more respect and never asked me for a fucking thing than any of you coattail riders have ever done. And most of you coattail riders that are bringing out these nasty, toxic, horrible videos where you're like, proof that Jason Hawes threatened me, and then you show text messages from everybody except Jason Hawes. You are clickbaiting the shit out of people. You are putting Jason Hawes in your thumbnail, Jason Hawes in your title, and then containing nothing about Jason Hawes because you are fucking talentless. All you are doing is using his name to try and force viewers to funnel into your channel, and then you'll say, we don't make money off this. But then when you look at your top videos, all you did was skim off me debunking Jason, and then Jason responding and about Grant and being like, oh, look at this. Biggest video you ever had, and you skimmed off what me and Jason did. Talentless. And since that point, all you have done, and you know exactly who you are, Mrs. I'm going to send you a photo of my feet because I think it's funny, even though I fucking detest them. I didn't think that was funny at all. I think it's gross. When I look at your channel, and I'm sorry I'm not showing anyone this at home because I don't want this person getting the views because they're just fucking vile. They don't do this for money, etc. You look at the most viewed content they have. Jason Hawes, Cody and Satori, The Conjuring House. When I scroll through this channel, just about every picture, just about every video, just about, not all, it's Jason Hawes, Jacqueline Nunes, or Cody and Satori. Bearing in mind this shit is 15 to 16 months old now, and they are still hammering these people. This person went after Jacqueline Nunes and then suddenly flipped and was like, Jacqueline Nunes is the nicest person on the planet. Except Jacqueline Nunes has lied about assassination claims, has absolutely scammed and ripped people off. People have paid to go to this location, not been able to get in there, not been refunded. She has been posting all of this incredibly scary stuff. I genuinely fear for her safety from herself. About government conspiracies and all the rest. She doesn't seem like a well woman, which is partly why I stepped away from it. You supporting this clearly mentally ill woman and stirring the pot and giving her more ammunition for no goddamn reason to do with you is probably adding to her mental woes. But you'll blame Jason for that because Jason spoke out. So here's the difference between you people that just report this crap. You have no investment in it. You have no love for any of it. I dare say I don't think you give a shit about the paranormal for the most part. It is about drama. And because you had a successful video, or 2 or 3 successful videos looking at this, based on that, that is the only content you are able to produce. But when you release something that's not got them in there, the views are dog shit. And then I look at your posts, and your posts are just like, look at this proof at Jason Hawes, and then you show text messages. And not one of these text messages are from Jason Hawes. What you are doing there is lying, manipulating, and I will be shocked if you never, ever end up in court. While we're on the subject of Jason and these claims, let me tell you how many times Jason has said to me, can you not make that video about my daughter? None. Jason Hawes has told me I can make whatever content I want on ghost hunters, on his YouTube content, on his daughter. He will never ask me to stop. He never has asked me to stop. He's never asked me to make a video in defense of. He's never asked me to make a video going after him or anything of the such. Jason Hawes supports me even when I am against him or his daughter or people that he works with. It's just the way he is. He understands that I am looking for the truth in the paranormal. I am a debunker and he appreciates debunkers and debunking community. What are you guys bringing to the table other than this hate, this bullshit, this lies, and flip-flopping between which side you're on, depending on what's going to get you the views? Because that is pretty disgusting. Now, if I wanted to explode my channel, do you know what I do? I don't support Jason Hawes. I go up against Jason Hawes. If I want to bring in the drama, bring in the views, bring in the money, I put out another Ghost Hunters Are Fake video, and I rake in the money. It's a fact. On this channel, when I say fake and there's big red fake letters in my thumbnails, those videos do better than this channel's really cool. Go check them out. Hey, this was a cool experience. I did a paranormal invest. All of that pales in comparison to anything that I say fake or debunked. The best thing for me to do financially would be to turn on every channel that I support and be like, fake. All of the drama vultures will descend because they want the carnage. I will never ever out somebody for something they have not done. There are certain Ghost Hunters videos where I'm like, I don't know about that. But then when I've looked, other debunkers have already covered it. I am not going to go and do the same video another debunker has done years ago, because what is the point? If you have such an issue with that ghost hunting show, if you think that that show is worse than Most Haunted and Ghost Adventures, you're delusional. But if that's your opinion, fine. Go and look at these other debunkers. Go and look at these other channels. I have no desire to keep hammering 15 to 20-year-old videos, because here's a big thing that you people are forgetting. Some of these videos that you were saying are 100% fake. Look at the way they're using that K2 device. 15 to 20 years ago, we knew no better about those K2 devices. In fact, until last year, I believed that what Tap said 15 years ago was still relevant, and it's not. So there we go. This little toxic pocket of YouTube, and I see some of my viewers in the comment section, and my heart sinks for them. So yeah, there we go. Just a little cleaning of house, so to speak. And lastly, regarding Jason Hawes, called his TV show out. Since I've called out his daughter numerous times, and since I did that live stream, this is how things have gone with myself and Jason Hawes. Not every week anymore, because we are both very busy, but very often we exchange a few text messages, or we have a video call. And this is how those videos calls go when Jason calls me. Hey brother, how's the family doing? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's the grandparents? You see, people that attend my live streams often enough, you will know that my family, or my wife's family specifically, has been absolutely decimated by ill health. There are people in my wife's family that have had life-changing illnesses take hold. And it's pulling the entire family pillar to post, and it's changed the way people live and work in order to provide care. This man that I have made a negative video on, and I have negatively made videos about his daughter, has shown me more care, more compassion, and reached out to me, my wife, and my family more than anybody else that I speak to. He doesn't financially gain anything from that. His channel now dwarfs mine. He's 130 something thousand subscribers. He's doing very well on his own. He has no reason to keep me on side. At the same point, I have no reason to keep him on side. If I see something in one of his videos that's questionable, I'll ask him, and I'll do a video about it. He knows that, and he supports me on that. The last conversation I had with him was, don't ever feel like you have to ask me to do a video on me. If you've got something negative to say, you say it. By the way, how's the family? And in turn, when I speak to Jason, it is, how's the family? How's the dogs? Because his dogs are amazing, and his wife is a lovely, lovely lady. That's the measure of this man. When I bring out negative comments, when I bring out videos that are essentially negative to him, he sees the respectful side of that, jumps onto a live stream, no doubt to answer some questions, but also to support me as an alternative view into the paranormal. And then he gives a shit about my wife, about my family, and about people's health. Jason will often say, is there anything I can do for you and your family? Nothing to do with YouTube. But that's his offer. Can I do anything to help you and the family? And I have never, ever taken him up on any of those offers. So there you go. The reason that Jason Hawes gets away with so much around me is he doesn't. He doesn't. It's just that I've done it in a respectful way. He's been appreciative of the respectful way. He's never asked me to change. He's never asked me to not make a video. And you guys are out there saying that I sold out to Jason Hawes. You're laughable. You are this toxic fringe of the paranormal community with zero talent. And, I mean, people... Proof coming soon, this video coming soon, that video coming soon, watch this, and these videos never come. There are all these little tiny creators that are like, I'm going to pick a fight with Beardo and watch me go and prove him. Every one of those small channels that has brought out a video on me have either never brought the goods, or they've brought the goods and been laughed off the platform. Like the guy that was going to debunk me at the Demon House, and the video he brought out was shocking. There was that team in the States that were like, yeah, we're going to go after Beardo, we're going to show him for what he really is. And they were laughed out of the building. Oh, look how bad he is at investigating. Look at his camera angles. And then you watch their investigations and they got 320p cameras and the sound is awful. And I'm like, I'm aware of my faults as an investigator, but damn. They were doing live streams about me, negatively talking about me. They've disappeared. That team that I nagged and nagged and nagged and nagged for me to look at them, to promote them, and then when I do look at them to promote them, I find fakery, bullshit, and absolute silliness. They go on a hate tirade against me. They've not released a video since. Not even any posts since. I am not here to take people down off the platform. These people have ruined themselves on the platform. That is the truth. Be all and end all of it. I haven't ruined their channels. These people have ruined their own channels. They go up against me, I hit back with facts and logic like I have in this video, and they lose their viewers. Or they're like so disheartened that I've absolutely shit on their every lie, sentence and bullshit statement that they can't do anything with their channel anymore. This idiot that's talking to spirit boxes, Beardo this, Beardo that, Beardo the other. He must be pulling his fucking hair out that I refused to say his name and show who he was, but mock his clips so he didn't gain any traction. He live streams almost every night to 2 to 5 viewers. Beardo this, Beardo that, Beardo the other. Nobody gives a shit. You can't just use my name to grow. You have to have some form of talent. You have to have something to say. And I'm sorry, you have to have some passion in the paranormal. It stands out like a fucking sore thumb. All of you creators that don't give a shit about the paranormal, you're just in it for the drama. It reeks a mile away. There are people on this platform that absolutely despise me, that have been recently putting out videos, Beardo this, Beardo that, Beardo the other. I put out a video firing back at it and like, can you please stop using my name to grow and in a negative connotation? And they actually listened. They actually listened. Bravo. I will never like that person. I will never like that person's channel. But I appreciate you going, alright, he said, can you stop it? Told the guy he can use whatever content of mine he wants, but stop with the clickbait and stop with the Beardo bully, Beardo, you know, the alluding to me being the bad guy when all I'm doing is exposing bad people. So do please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Some of you are going to know who this small channel is that is just doing this hate tirade against Jason Hawes. You know, the most part, I don't want to say that channel's name because I don't want them getting the views that they haven't earned. Secondly, I think this is going to end up in a court of law at some point. There's definitely laws being broke on that side, and I think that this is all going to end up in court nice and messy. I want no part in it, but people in that comment section are going to keep mentioning my name or coming into my comment section and calling me out for being friends with Jason Hawes. I am going to fire back. I will never, as long as I have this channel, back down to people. I will never allow people to decide what content I can and cannot make. If that means I have to just sit here in front of a camera and just make response videos, so be it. If it means doing a debunking video and then they cry about the debunking video and say something and then do a live stream where they tell 400 people I beat my wife and then they bring up the videos fighting back against it and that's drama, I don't care. My videos are drama videos, they're drama videos. If you want to see me as a drama debunker, as a drama channel, absolutely fine. Because calling out fakery, calling out scammers, calling out bullshit, and calling out all of the nasty things that these people accuse me of whilst they're actually doing these things, that's the drama. The drama is when these people lie to defend themselves, and I will not stand for it. I will keep going at these people hammer, tooth and nail, and if you're going to keep lying about me, I will keep exposing the lies, and I will keep shooting down these pissant channels that only start with the express intention of trying to tear me down or cut me down a few notches, like, Beardo's no expert. Beardo's never claimed to be an expert. Look at me, referring to myself as a third person. Must be my ego. I'm out of control. Somebody stop me. You can't. Much love to you all. Beardo out. Yeah, I know, the hat. But, you know, want a bed with wet hair? Look at this shit.